guys, my name is Erin Albers. I'm a senior here at DePaul and I work at the Idea Realization Lab. My home lab is IRL 2 and I think it's the better of the two, but I might be biased. I am a screenwriting major, so I'm a film concentration, and I think that IRL is a perfect place to work because it just gives me that creative outlook that even though I do have a creative major, I can do completely different creative projects here. It's just introduced me to a lot of amazing people and a lot of amazing projects, and I love it here. Here at DePaul, we have 2 IRL labs. We have the one most people I think are familiar with, which is downtown at 14 East. But I work at IRL 2. I think we are a little bit more of a cozy vibe. Basically, we just are the Lincoln Park location. I think the community here at the IRL is really great. I think the people I've met and the invaluable relationships I've formed has really shaped me, especially in my 3 years working here and just 4 years of being a student. I love all things textiles, whether that be the sewing area or the screen printing, which is kind of my personal favorite, or the Cricut vinyl cutting. You have the power to put anything on a t-shirt, and I think that is a great responsibility and also one of the favorite things that I can do. I am a sucker for a funny t-shirt, and so just the fact that I could put whatever I want on a t-shirt is kind of the best. My first experience at the IRL, I came here once or twice before I got hired. I was at first a little intimidated just because there's so much equipment, but the second I started talking to people on staff or other patrons, I realized that it's very manageable and very easy to learn here. Basically everybody in the space just kind of wants you to learn and wants to help you get that project that you want done. I knew nothing about 3D printing before working here, but now slowly but surely I've developed a rapport with it, and I'm actually able to confidently 3D print projects and know how the machines work and know that if something goes wrong, I can probably fix it. And so that's just been a little boost to my confidence, because I know the first time I came in here, I looked at some of these machines and I was like, what the heck is going on? I cannot do this. But the second I asked one question, I was eager to learn and they were eager to teach me, and so that was really important. I've been creative as long as I can remember. I have an older sister, and I remember when I was really little we would just make things together. In high school I didn't really know what I wanted to get into. I know there was a lot of clubs, a lot of extracurriculars. I was like, I'm just gonna do all this stuff my sister does, which is kind of a cop-out choice, but it ended up being really great because I learned a lot about graphic design. I learned a lot about video production and all that kind of stuff. I think it kind of stems from when I was a kid, playing pretend. Something about being able to create these stories and different attitudes that don't exist. I was like, I'm gonna go into screenwriting because I also love the escapism of movies. I feel a lot of my projects that I work on here kind of stem from just a random thought I had. I was on shift, I didn't have that much work to do, and I'm like, you know what? I need a bench for my entryway. So I just got bored at work and made a bench. And that's something you could do here. You can just walk in and have a random idea and then just make something. I didn't think I was able to make a bench, to be completely honest, but something about drilling the 2x4s together, I was like, yeah, wow, I just built that furniture. I just did that. And I still use it. It's still in my entryway. It's very sturdy. It holds my shoes. I kind of love it. I think just the random sparks of creativity are really fun to play with here because we have all the materials to make just about anything you want. And so I think it's super fun to play around with that kind of stuff. I think the IRL is really beneficial, not just for the super creative and crafty people, but really for anyone. I've had plenty of people come in just to hang out. I think you learn a lot when you just come in, sit down, chat, and then you start to realize all the different things we have. Come into the lab with no plan. It might sound daunting at first, but you can come in, just kind of look around, see all those different things we have, and just play. It kind of sounds dumb, me as a 22-year-old telling you to play, but it can be really fun. You're like, oh, there's some felt, there's some crayons. Why not, you know? This is one of my favorite places on campus to just hang out because there's always music playing, there's always a good environment, and there's always something to do. If you see anyone in the lab with an apron, we work here, and we are more than happy to show you around and show you different projects and help you start something that you haven't done before. You don't need to be a pro to come in here. The best part about the labs is that it's really meant for every level. You have those people who make full-on guitars, or you have the people who are like, I'm gonna try laser cutting for the first time, and I'm just gonna cut out a square, and that's gonna be it. You have both sides of it, and we really encourage both sides. So yeah, I really encourage everyone to come to both locations, check us out. Just come in here, say hi, look around, have fun, make something. That's kind of the whole point of it. Make something that you've always wished you wanted to make but never thought you could, because you can here. Fun fact. We're actually really cool. Come say hi.